Alabama vs. Georgia odds, spread, and predictions for Week 5, College Football Showdown. In a much-anticipated Week 5 matchup, the number 2 Georgia Bulldogs face off against the number 4 Alabama Crimson Tide. This game could be a preview of both the SEC Championship and a college football playoff clash. Georgia comes in with a 3-0 record and a dominant defense that hasn't allowed a touchdown all season. Meanwhile, Alabama is also 3-0, boasting incredible balance on both offense and defense, ranking 6th in FBS for both scoring and points allowed. Odds and betting lines. The game kicks off at 7:30 p.m. ET at Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa. According to Sportsline consensus odds, Georgia is favored by 1 point on the road, making Alabama the underdog at home for the first time since 2007. The over-under for total points is set at 49.5. Here are the key betting lines. Spread, Georgia -1. Over-under, 49.5 points. Money line, Georgia -118, Alabama -103. Why Alabama can cover the spread. Recent dominance over Georgia, Alabama has won 8 of the last 9 meetings between these two teams, including 7 straight in the regular season. Last year, Alabama handed Georgia a loss in the SEC championship game. Jalen Milroe's performance, Alabama's quarterback, Jalen Milroe, has been outstanding with 8 passing touchdowns, no interceptions, and 6 rushing touchdowns. He is also the last quarterback to beat Georgia. Strong home record, Alabama has won 29 of its last 30 games at Bryant-Denny Stadium and has covered the spread in 10 of its last 14 games. Why Georgia can cover the spread. Historic regular season winning streak. Georgia is on a 42-game regular season winning streak, the longest since the 1950s Oklahoma team. They've also won 16 consecutive road games, a record for any SEC team in the last 30 years. Elite defense, Georgia's defense hasn't allowed a touchdown in their last 4 games and has held opponents to just 5.3 points per game. This includes matchups against top-ranked teams like Florida State and Clemson. Alabama's weaknesses. Alabama has struggled with ball security, losing 4 fumbles this season, and has shown vulnerability in run defense, giving up over 200 rushing yards to South Florida. Sportsline Model's prediction. Sportsline's computer model, which has been profitable for college football betting over the years, has simulated the Alabama vs. Georgia game 10,000 times. The model is leaning towards the over on total points and has identified a point spread pick that is hitting nearly 60% of the time. For those interested in detailed picks, Sportsline offers its exclusive predictions, including which side of the spread has the highest probability of winning. Final thoughts. This clash between Alabama and Georgia will likely have significant playoff implications. With Georgia's unbeaten regular season streak and Alabama's home dominance, both teams come into the game with strong credentials. Bettors are advised to pay close attention to the spread and total points, as the game could be a tight contest.